Hi Virgo, this is Jess with your January weekly reading for the 9th to the 15th. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Virgo, I know this is going to sound kind of out there and this will pertain to a very small amount of you, but some of you are actually going out and getting married, deciding to marry a specific person. I feel for some of you, it'll probably be in a month's time. So in 4 weeks, there will be like a decision that is made. Right now, you guys are very confused. I feel like almost coming in out of the last week, some of you guys were just exhausted. You had a lack of energy. You kind of wasn't wanting to start anything. And I feel like coming into this week that led to some things not being clear, some things not being said, but at the same time, things slowly kind of being revealed. Okay, you being a little emotional or being very much confused is kind of what I'm kind of feeling now about a particular decision that you need to make, a plan of action that you're taking. Some of you may decide to take a different course this week or coming out of last week. You may have decided that I'm going to go in a different direction, albeit, you've yet to 100% disclose that or share that. I feel because of this decision that some of you have made, it's allowed you now to let go of any battles and conflicts that you were having mentally. It's allowing you guys to end any, I feel, obsessive and stifling energies around you. I feel like there's an end to you feeling bound by something. It's almost as if some of you Virgos are actually making the decisions based on what you want, okay, rather than what you feel you have to do for someone. And I think that that's the best thing for you guys for, in the future down the line, long in a future stance, that's kind of what you want, so you can remain happy and you can be happy. A lot of times, Virgos are known to give. Some Virgos are known to be very giving and putting themselves aside. Not to say they're sacrificing themselves totally like a Pisces would, but you guys will set aside some things for yourself, or at least put them on hold for the betterment of others, to provide for others. And I feel that there's some type of decision, some type of initiation that you're making. Now, this initiation you're making, you're feeling like this is going to be the best thing for a situation. So if you're having a problematic situation with a relationship, there's 3 people in a relationship, there's been a problematic situation with you being able to get a particular thing started, either way, because really you have to make a choice. Like, you have to make a decision. You kind of cannot stay on both sides of the fence. It's calling for you to make a decision. And I feel like last week you guys were not really ready to make a full decision. This week you're looking at it. Coming into this week, there's some heavy emotions, really trying to see through your feelings and your logic in order to come to a decisive decision, and still making plans, wanting to make plans, wanting to initiate something. I feel some of that has definitely transitioned, and there's a willingness or a giving up on any conflict, again, mentally, some of you are having. But I do feel like some of you are still emotionally conflicted. You're still emotionally confused as to what is right, what's true. I feel like a lot of you guys want to make the right decision. You don't want to make the wrong decision and have to go down the line of again, incorporating 3 people or going back to a person or feeling like you've made the wrong choice. And I feel like this is a very significant week. However, I do feel like there will be times when you're battling your shadow side versus your higher mind and exactly what it is that you want. I feel going into, if you guys were having a problematic situation with a particular woman or a particular significant other, and there has been, again, issues with infidelity, issues with codependency, just a negative kind of take energy surrounded around a particular relationship, I feel like that has left the person, and for some of you, it has left you feeling less confident about the possibility of this relationship. So some of your mates, if there has been, again, some type of challenging circumstances that you guys have come through, and now there's an understanding that there was three people, you're still confused as to which one out of these people you want, I feel. And that has turned the person that you really have in mind, because there is a particular person. Now, it could be the person that you really love. It could be the person that you feel devoted to. It could be the person that you feel a sense of loyalty to. But you're still, again, wrestling with, do we reunite? Do we move forward? Can we be happy? Can we, move forward in a way that I'm no longer feeling conflicted, but I'm happy and it's very solid? I feel like this person has lost a lot of confidence in the direction and the growth of this relationship. Although I feel a lot of you, particularly my Virgo men, are very much in love with a particular person. You love this person. You want to be devoted to this person is what I'm sensing. There could be a family and a home, a life that's surrounded around this. I feel like by the end of the week, there's going to be almost like a declaration that some of you are going to be taking, or someone will be taking to you. I feel like there's going to be a very significant offer that comes in, expressing, and I feel it will come from you expressing wanting to invest in a particular relationship, and it's almost like it'll come out of the blue. It'll be like out of the blue, an epiphany, an awakening you get, and some of you will choose literally to say, will you marry me? For some of you, or, why don't we move in together? It is heightening the level of commitment that you have for a particular person to the next level. So whatever that is, but I definitely see marriage. I have all the marriage cards here. I see a marriage. I see that there is, and this could be an existing relationship. You guys may be deciding to work on things to build things, to get more stable in this relationship. I'm seeing that there is a give and take, a balance, feeling as though you're getting on the same page with this person. But there's still going to be some things that you're keeping to yourself, okay? That decision, I feel, although you may communicate, yes, let's be, or the person may communicate to you, yes, let's be, and then there's a natural flow of love. There's going to be this, almost like this agreement. You guys are definitely going to be making a concrete, solid agreement with someone that you really have to kind of keep. Like, this is going to, not to say that you have to keep it, but it is one of those, okay, we've pushed the reset button, or we've pressed the start button. It will have that type of energy, but there is an element where there can be a level of interference, is what I'm getting, that needs to be controlled or needs to be rid of altogether. So be very careful with the decisions that you guys are making as it relates to love, as it relates to business as well. I feel like there can be a circumstance, if it's business, it looks really good. I feel like you're going to be you're going to be collaborating with you and two other people. There was some confusion in initiating a plan or course of action. I do feel like one person doesn't really believe in the prospects of this business partnership like you do, or someone doesn't, and maybe you have reservations. And I feel like it's coming from some old energies that you guys must let die. You must let these old energies die, of failure, of fear, whatever those are. You must let those die, because there is a stable, very much growing, very much solid business arrangement, commitment, or moving forward to a home, that sort of thing, that will come out of this feeling trapped, almost feeling very conflicted, even though you're making plans to move forward. I do feel like there's still going to be some decisions. If you hold on to these decisions, and not saying that you have to make them this week, but in keeping things to yourself, and will eventually stagnate things, would eventually make it very challenging for you to be able to control this indecisiveness or being on the fence, that sort of thing. So I would say definitely make sure that you're making decisions clear decisions for yourself, even if you feel like this is just not the time to tell this person, this is just not the time to communicate that with this person. If you know that you have to decide upon a particular circumstance, definitely make that a reality. Communicate that, or at least start to make the forward movements in a direction, in one direction. For those of you that are not just dating, but you're actually seeing someone that you're communicating with, that you're wanting to be very much committed to them, but you may still have reservations. There may be somebody else. Really, it is time for you to get clear and you to make some solid decisions, because this is kind of like, once you set that reset button, once you set that start button, I feel there's a karmic element to this. So you have to make sure that you're making the right decisions for yourself. So that's what I have for you guys. I do see moving, though. I feel like there will be some type of move regarding you and another person, particularly if there's a marriage, or again, you guys have accelerated a level of commitment to your relationship. I do see that there will eventually be a move, but at this time, there's no movement. There's actually that it's a challenge. I'm feeling a challenge for you to move forward and actually move to this person, or move forward with this person. I feel like that is a bit of a challenge, but there will be movement, whether moving on or moving with, but there will be some type of movement. So that's what I have for you guys for the month, the week of the 9th to the 15th. If you have any questions, don't ask in the comments below. If you have any if you have any comments that you'd like to share with us, please put it in the description box below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, very welcome. Now, Mercury is supposed to be going direct, but I'm acting like it's still retrograde. So welcome, guys, if you're new to this channel, and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Virgo.